My suggestions to Sonu Sharma sir and their both the daughters. Okay, so starting directly to the point. Okay, sir, currently whatever the videos you are making, okay, means videos you are creating, okay, they have less energy as compared to the energy level of the videos which you have created 3 years, 4 years, 10 years ago. Okay, because in those videos the energy level of your voice, okay, was super. Okay, because it your older videos have helped me a lot, very lot a lot. Okay, yeah, I will a lot plot. Okay, yeah, it helped me a lot. Okay, because at that time means, that is, I will explain in further video my suggestions. Okay, what are there. Okay, so current of your current videos don't have that much of energy level. You are mainly, whatever I am assuming is that you are doing a kind of formality. Okay, you are doing the right thing, not you are not doing the means wrong thing. You are doing the right thing. Okay, and great thing. Okay, but earlier you were doing greater thing, much more greater level, at much more greater level you are doing your work. Okay, but currently you are coming, or you have come at a comfort zone. Okay, maybe one of the reason is due to your age. Okay, but age is just a number. You can get many more examples on Instagram, on Google, YouTube. Okay, that age is just a number. Okay, that you can start doing any great thing at any age. Okay, our prime minister ji is at the age of more than 75. Okay, so see how much effortful works he is doing. Okay, and at which means intensity. Okay, so you can take him as an inspiration. Okay, so age is just a number, so that is not the real reason. Maybe you are at a comfort zone, or maybe you don't have bigger goals in your life further. Okay, because you have achieved all of the luxuries, all of the comforts, okay, in your life, from cars, from mansions. Okay, from private jet to means everything. Okay, so there is not any kind of greater goal in your life. Okay, so by that way you are coming at a comfort zone, you are doing training sessions, that is okay, very great. Okay, but earlier you were doing greater things. Okay, so my suggestion would be to you that make a bigger, much more bigger goal. Okay, and together with that. Okay, so that you can have a lot of inspiration, energy from your older videos also. Okay, because you have given me explained one example, that a person has told you that I don't need to have money, so why should I do work, or why should I do work. Okay, so you have told him that make a goal of 100 crores, earn it. Okay, and donate it. Okay, and even if you don't have and if you have that, make a goal of 1000 crores. Okay, earn it and then donate it, because money is not the important part. Because but for achieving that goal, what will you become is the most important thing, that which kind of person you are going to become in the path, in the process to achieve that goal. Okay, so like that way, the same example I am saying, telling to you, that make a bigger goal, and not in terms of monetary terms, that this amount of money I am going to earn, or I am going to purchase an island, or like that way. If anybody is rich, okay, then why he has got that richness. Okay, one of the great reasons is due to his mind, his thought process, his actions, his brilliance, and a lot of factors, whatever the efforts he has done. But a great major factor is God. Okay, but why God has given rich people the power, okay, or the powerful people the power, so that they can bring light to the earth, to the life of others. Okay, who don't have that much of resources, or that much of thought process. Okay, who don't have though they don't know how to connect with the God, or means by that way means they don't have the resources or the right kind of information, knowledge. Okay, and the strategy, and you are helping them. Okay, you have helped me a lot. Okay, very much. Okay, and others, you are also helping to others. Okay, you are doing that work, but is it the only way, or is it the only level at which you can help, or you can help in a far more better and bigger level? Okay, so have you thought about that, or are you just satisfied with the efforts or the work which you are doing? Okay, so there are many strategies which can be applied, okay, to do a bigger impact. Okay, because what is current your current revenue stream? Okay, mainly from training sessions, YouTube, and from your multi-level marketing company, like that. Okay, do you, why you and your daughters don't make means goal, or to create your own business, because you have your both daughters. Now I am telling about them. Okay, they have got all the luxuries, all the comforts from their early childhood. Okay, so are they going to achieve anything in their life? Are they going to build a legacy on their own in their life, or just like the other kids of the rich people, they are also going to disappear in the world in the future times? Okay, because they have got all the, or other kids, or means, yeah, sons or kids of means kids of other rich people have got all the resources. Okay, so they get disappear. So all the time there will be new kind of rich people, or the powerful people, or the achievers are going to arise, because they lack the resources or the desires. Okay, so they have desires to achieve. Okay, because they haven't got all the comforts. Okay, but what is happening to the kids of the rich people, or the powerful people, or the people who have achieved anything in sports, in film industry, or in any kind of industry, business, politics, whatever? They have got everything from early childhood, say, though. So by that way they don't have desires to who achieve anything great. Okay, so that is also going to happen with your kids also. Okay, because if they don't have any goal, okay, so they are also going to get disappear. Okay, because they, and it happened to a majority of the rich people, that for successful sports personal, okay, his kids are not going to become that much of successful. Okay, in most of the cases. Okay, means you can use 80-20 principle, that 80% of the time they get disappear. Okay, that all the time the soil of means richness and the power and the achievers shifts. Okay, that the kids of the rich people are not going to become that much of successful like them. Okay, because they are going to lose their wealth. Okay, because they have got everything without efforts. Okay, but so like that way. But I don't want it to happen to everybody. Okay, and anybody. Okay, because if anybody has got all the resources, desires, and means all the comforts, okay, from the early childhood, then he must make, or he or she must make a greater goal. Okay, to impact the lives of other. Because like I have told you also, that if God has given powers or wealth, or yeah, superpowers, these are the superpowers for this time. Okay, for not only to have it for your own comfort, to purchase a Rolex watch, or purchase a Rolls Royce, or purchase a private jet, is it going to means fulfill you? Okay, or it is just a kind of maya? Okay, because it is just outside things. Okay, is these are the things only for the instant pleasures for some time? Okay, is that Rolex watch or that car is going to means at the, when you or anybody will be at the deathbed? Okay, then what kind of things will be in the memory? That I have purchased a Rolex watch, I have purchased a Rolls Royce, I have purchased a island, I have purchased a private jet, an island. Okay, not a island. Okay, and yeah, articles. Okay, is this going to means run in the mind, or the work, or the help, whatever you in any way you have done or helped the people? Okay, like why anybody is means prayed, or means worshipped like a god, like Krishna ji or Ram ji, Hanuman ji? Why? Because they have helped the people. Okay, or the other firefighter, not firefighters, freedom firefighters are also doing work. Okay, freedom fighters, why they got worshipped by people? Okay, why people have much more means respect for them? Because they impacted their life. You are doing that, but you can do it in at a much more bigger level. Okay, so my suggestion would be that your you can teach your daughters, okay, about business. Okay, you can start your business. Okay, and by making a team with your wife, your both the daughters. Okay, and they can start to solve problems of the society of their own. Okay, means any business starts from the solving the better or the best way to solve your own problem. Okay, or means kind of things. Yeah, means like that way, you know business much more better than me. Okay, so you can teach them and give them projects and make it by making a team. Okay, you can start it. You have the influence, you have the power or the means social circle, okay, that much that you can whenever you want you can do, make it scalable. Okay, so by that way they will have a real means goal in their life to by means doing that business, okay, to help people, okay, because currently you don't have any kind of that much of business, okay. So this was my suggestion, because what is going to happen with them also, that at some day when you will do their marriage, okay, again they will get means totally busy in their life, okay, married life, okay. So what will going to happen, okay, and with other kids of the rich family also I am talking to that, okay, that they are going to get disappear, okay. You have built a legacy, are they going to build their own legacy, okay. So this is my suggestion, that you must start it, okay, and you must teach them, okay, because you know, or you have all the resources, okay, whatever it is needed to do anything great. Because if there are levels of 100 levels in life, okay, you are at a level of mainly maybe 50, okay, or more than that. So from here you have all the resources whatever you have means got, okay. So by that way anything greater than it can be done easily, very easily, okay. So like that way, so that you can impact the lives of other people and much more intensely, much more deeply, okay. Other suggestions are there, wait. So you can think about this further, okay. And one other suggestion I have for you also, that you are making means educational content on YouTube, you have made those videos, okay. But what is happening currently, that anybody whoever is watching any kind of educational or inspirational or personal development self-help content on YouTube, then what is going to happen, that anybody is watching 1-2 videos, okay, and after that he is watching many kind of comedy videos and other videos, politics, drama and many things, okay. So by that way what is happening, then in our mind, okay, the knowledge is getting disappeared, okay. So what is happening, that smartphone is a super device, okay, but it has a lot of distractions, okay, due to the social media. Means I get much more knowledge from reels, okay, by watching reels. Because what is the algorithm of reels, that whatever content you are going to watch, it will come more and more and more, okay. So I watch those kind of videos so that it helps me, okay, educational, exercise, workout and many things, okay. So it helps me, okay. But major portion of the people, what they do, they watch useless content, okay, which is not going to help them, okay. And even any video can help them, any content, any education and knowledge can help them, even they don't know how to use it, okay. So they get just distracted, okay. So what is happening to you also, okay, means your some of the reels or shorts comes in on the phone, okay, but at how much time, okay, only 1 or 2 times, okay. So is your video going, or are your videos going to help the people much more effectively or efficiently, or there are any other ways also, okay. So my suggestion would be to you, that you have the wealth, okay, you have the resources, you have your you have published your own book, okay, 24 chapters of success maybe, yeah. And you know, or you have studied a lot of books, okay. So you have all the means power of compounding. You can also give it the share this power of compounding, okay, to your daughters, that they don't have to means reject 9 books to get one better book for their current point of time, for the real problem which they are going to face for doing anything like habits or money management or business operations or people management, psychology or whatever, okay. So you have studied those books, okay. So you know much more better and much more intensely deeply that which kind the book which kind of book is necessary or important or will be the best, okay, at current point of time, or to solve this problem, okay, or to solve that problem. So you can suggest them, okay. And together with that, my suggestion is that you must, or you should, okay, you can distribute your book and other personal growth books, self-help books to the government schools, okay. Because the kids who are using a smartphone, they don't know what kind of videos to watch, okay. So they are just watching useless content, okay, which is going to totally distract them and totally disrupt, damage their mind and the nation and the people, okay, and the whole country, okay. So by that way, if you distribute, okay, personal or other personal self-help books, maybe only one book is enough, okay. Even if you just give them the students of the government schools, because in education you know much more better than me, okay, that education system is just teaching garbage, because education system has made by Rockefeller Foundation, okay, to only make the nation of workers, okay, that so that everybody becomes worker, okay. If anybody has much more degree, much more money, then he becomes corporate worker of software engineer, okay, by just sitting at a place and doing the work, okay. And if anybody has less money, so studies in government schools and leave his education and becomes a lower grade worker, okay. And but that is not the case with everybody, because anybody who knows which kind of skills are important, okay, so he can upgrade himself and become much more better and achieve much more better, okay. But what is happening to the most of the cases means 80-20 principle, that 80% of the students are going to totally damage their life, okay, because on phone where much more knowledge is there, they don't know how to get it, because a lot of distraction is on the phone. Because by watching educational video, nobody is going to stay on YouTube or Instagram for a very long time, okay, because by getting knowledge, because knowledge must be like pickles, okay, not that much, okay. So by taking knowledge he has to work, okay, so by for that time he is going to put the phone off, okay. By that way the revenue of smartphone companies or the companies of recharge and other platforms, okay, is going to be disrupted, okay. So educational content is not going to be projected by the companies, okay. So anybody it will be difficult for anybody to get educational content if he don't and if also he is not inclined to that. I am inclined, so I watch 10 reels. If I watch 10 reels, I have to save 9 reels, okay, because all of those reels are beneficial for me, okay. So but if you will share or give distribute your books, okay, your book and other personal growth books, maybe at least one book for every kid, okay. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind will be my most recommended book, okay, most book for everybody in this entire earth must study, okay. If anybody has studied or knows the principle, that's great, that will be a kind of revision. And if anybody doesn't have that knowledge, then Secrets of the Millionaire Mind book will be my most recommended, okay. Yeah, so if you distribute your books, okay, then what is the benefit of reading books instead of smartphone, okay. Books are the totally focused, undistracted source of knowledge, because there will not come any kind of advertisement, any kind of reel, any kind of distraction, any kind of comedy video, any kind of any video, okay. So the books are the totally focused and undistracted source of knowledge, okay. First, second, at the time of if anybody has books or going to study book, then he don't need to recharge the book or to do charge of the book, okay. In using phone we have to do recharge and also to charge the phone, okay. So we will need electricity and many kind of things, okay. And it will get it has a phone has a life cycle, so after that when the life cycle is going to end, it is going to get damaged. But books are not going to get damaged, okay. They are not perishable items, okay. They are very long lasting if anybody saves them, okay. So undistracted, don't need of any kind of recharge, any kind of charging, okay. Anybody can read books anywhere, and books are the silent source of knowledge, okay. Silent because there will not be any kind of noise, any kind of clutter, because in phone there will be a kind of clutter of many videos, and it is everything is sound. So sound is get cluttered in the mind, okay, then there will be confusion, okay. But books are the silent source of knowledge, okay. If any line is very important, then anybody can underline it, and by doing revision many times to that only focused line, okay, it will be just kept inside the brain, okay, and it will be fixed, okay. So by that way mind can recall it very easily, okay. And other benefits of are also there. No harm due to excess heat, that anybody can read it in even in summer days, okay. And for as much hours he wants to study books, he can study, because in phone what is going to happen in summer season, due to the increase in temperature, outside temperature, okay, the battery is going to get warm so much, getting heat, okay, and after that it can maybe blast, okay. But that is not the problem with the books. easily can be, it can be transported to anywhere. Okay, anybody can read that book. That if there is one book, okay, if there are five family members, all the five family members can read that book. Okay, like when I was teaching as a home tutor, okay, I have given books to my students at the time of means children's day. Okay, so my student one of my student was saying that, sir, you have given the book of time management, okay, which my elder brother is studying, I am studying, my mother also studies, my father also studies, so one book everybody studies. Okay, so like that way, that if there is a book in every family, okay, one book, two book, 10 books, okay, so any family member can learn. Okay, and what will happen further, that if anybody, any elder brother or elder sister or any means mother, father is using phone, whether they are watching educational content or any kind of inspirational or beneficial content, even then what the small kids, okay, or the toddlers are watching, that parents or the mother, father, or the brother, sister are watching phone. Okay, so they will take inspiration that to watch phone, watch phone, watch phone. Okay, so by that way, from their early childhood, from their birth, to use phone, their programming will be made. Okay, but if there are books in the family, and if the elder brother, sister, family members, other grandparents also, if they are reading books, then what will happen, that every kid get inspiration to read books. Okay, not to use phone. Okay, because from because whenever a kid is born, okay, he everybody, because we get 80% of the data from our eyes, whatever we sees, okay, we becomes like that. Okay, like I have, that's why I have made like these things, okay, and these things, because these images, okay, help a lot. Okay, that Indian map is not mine, okay, of my friend, okay, because earlier it was my room, currently it is my friend's room, because I have means done the transfer of power to him, okay, to hold this room, okay, or to manage this room. Means currently it is his room, so currently there is a map of India for him. Okay, but these are the images which is for me, and I have pasted them, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so whatever 80% of the data, knowledge, information, or thought process we get from our eyes. Okay, because means I have read in Atomic Habits book that there are means 1 crore 10 lakh neurons, okay, in the entire body. Okay, and 1 crore means alone 1 crore is dedicated to the eyes. Okay, and 10% of the data we get from the sound, okay, means ears. Okay, but if we repeat anything, okay, means if we repeat any kind of vibration or thought in our mind many times, okay, we become like that. Okay, so like that way, means auditory, okay, and visually senses, visual senses are the much more impactful for us. Okay, so if any kid is means watching their parents to by watching that they are watching reels, okay, and any kind of means comedy videos, and those vibration are also going to get enter into those kids. Okay, so they will be programmed like that, okay, of fun, entertainment, and everything. Okay, but if he is watching looking to their parents and elder brother, sister, that they are studying books, okay, so he will get inspiration to study books. And if any family has a business book, okay, any personal growth book, any time book related to habits, time management, psychology, okay, then kids can get the knowledge of those books in the early childhood. Okay, so if you are going to distribute this book, and also by studying books, the alpha and gamma or the beta, means the good brain waves are going to activate, the size of pineal gland increases, okay, or the secretion of means hormones, the feel good hormones also increases, the size of gray matter increases, the size of cerebrum increases if anybody studies book. Okay, and mind also become controlled, okay, and focused. There are a lot of many books, many benefits of books. Okay, because in the form of books only, okay, Ramayana, Mahabharatam, and all the inscriptions or encryptures or the books or the text have been stored and been saved. Okay, many portion of the books have got means damaged, okay, in by the invaders, okay, but books can be saved in the home, okay. If any means books can be means put inside a box or in a bottle, or they can be means dig out the soil and they can be saved. They can be, because they are not perishable item, they don't need any kind of management, they just need a kind of means care, that so that it doesn't get harm, okay. So they can be put in a kind of plastic bottle, okay, or in a metal bottle, and they can be saved for a very long time, okay. So there will not be any kind of repeated kind of means recharge or any kind of tension, okay. It is one time investment, okay. And if you give any kid one book, okay, even if one book, okay, from the slum area and from the underprivileged classes, okay, and very very lower classes of people, okay, then maybe you are giving that book currently, okay, but maybe it can impact his life after 5 years, after 10 years, okay, because the book will be kept in his home, okay. So maybe after, maybe he don't have the inspiration or the habit to study a book currently, but maybe after 5 years, after 10 years, he is going to study that book, okay, when there will be means, and then it can change his life totally, okay. So till then, and maybe after 50 years, maybe he is not going to study that book anyway, but maybe that book will be saved somewhere, okay, and after 50 years maybe his kid is going to study that book, then even then he will remember that who has given me that book, okay, because it is not going to be get wasted, okay. If you donate clothes, or if you donate food to anybody, it is going to means totally wasted or used or consumed, okay. It is not going to sustain for a very long time, okay. So donating clothes and donating food is great, okay, and donating other things is great, but donating books, because books are much more cheaper than the meal, means food, they are much more cheaper than the food, okay, because if anybody is eating, okay, two times a day, and if it costs even 50 rupees, okay, then for both the times it costs 100 rupees, okay, and for 3 days or 4 days, let 4 days, for 4 days it will cost 400 rupees, okay, and he has to eat the whole of his life, okay, and to put means to purchase many things, okay, means even I just take means 50 rupees, which is very less and very rare, okay, that 50 rupees, okay, for food, okay, even it is that, okay. So for 4 days he has to put 100 rupees 400 rupees to eat, and again the next day he again has to put money to eat. Whenever he is going to eat, he has to put money, okay. But if anybody purchases a book of 400 rupees, it is going to be with him, okay, for rest of his life, for rest of the life of his children, his grandsons, grandparents, or what is called it, grandchildren, okay. It is going to be maybe saved for his grandchildren also. So it is a one time investment, and so much long lasting, okay, and it can be impactful like that way. If any guest is also going to come in his home, okay, or anybody's home, and he reads one book, and he can get also the inspiration knowledge, okay. So by that way, if you donate books, okay, into the government schools and private schools also, okay, and donate the books to the kids, okay, because they are the future of the country, okay. Currently in India, people don't have the civic sense, they are polluting the rivers whom they worship, okay. They don't have the means civic sense to, means they are throwing garbage from their home, okay, and after that they are forgetting, they are wasting water and whatever, many so much kind of means wrong things they are doing, but you can't change them that much easily as compared to the kids, because they have got a worldview due to the programming of their mind, due to the whole of their lifespan, means current lifespan, the 50% of the life, okay. Yeah, because they have a power of compounding data, information, knowledge, whether it is wrong thought process, okay, but they have compiled it from last 30 years, 40 years, so it will be much more difficult to break that compounding, okay, but it will be much more easier to build a new compounding into the kids, okay. But education system, government is just means cutting the leaves and the branches, they are not focusing on the roots, that what is the root cause of the problems of the nation, okay. But you can do your effort, okay, because if you do and I don't have the power to change the government, then at least at our level, at my level, me, and at your level, you can change the means people, change the nation, okay, and do your serving, okay, whatever you can do, okay, whatever I can do, okay, and I have been doing and I will be doing, okay. So like that way we can't change means the thought process of the government of functioning, because they have to be in the government, okay. Let it go. Someday at some other day I will talk about, or in some other video I will talk about the government, okay, that how can achieve whatever they want by doing good work in a right way, by making systems and processes SOPs, okay. But currently I am making this video for you and your daughters, okay, and yeah, mainly for you, okay, because if your daughters are going to achieve anything great, okay, maybe in sports, in music, in dancing, not dancing, yeah, in music, okay, inspirational songs, one of the greatest idea I am going to but that is idea for me, okay, but I am going to tell it, okay, that whatever the knowledge you have given, okay, in your videos, your daughters can convert them into songs, okay, for to inspire people, okay. So by that way means that inspiration will be in form of songs, then it will be much more beneficial for the people. They can remember it also very easily, they can use it at the time of working, at the time of walking, okay, or at the time of doing exercise, and like that way there are many different ideas, but not all the ideas I'm going to means cover in this only video, okay. First of all, the amount of idea or the suggestions I have given, that is sufficient, okay, sufficient, yeah, for means to initiate the thinking of think different, okay, or multi-purpose, okay. So if you are going to donate books, okay, then I have explained that it is far more better way from donating clothes and donating food, okay, because if anybody gets the book of means Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, okay, and other books like yours, okay, like 24 chapters of success, okay, then he will learn how to earn food, how to earn cloth, how to earn other things, okay. And Secrets of the Millionaire Mind is my most recommendation, okay. So everybody must study that book, okay. So if anybody got that book, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, he will learn many different things to how to means become great, okay, and how to achieve more wealth, okay. So by that way, you by donating only one book, you are going to solve his entire problem of his entire life, okay, because that is not only the one step, because if anybody has got one book and he will think that this only book is helping me so much, so if I study more books, then more amount of knowledge, more different kind of knowledge I am going to acquire. So he will also read for other books, he is going to purchase other books, okay, of different industries, because if he knows that if the problem of wealth can be solved by studying one book and by applying the rules, okay, not only studying the books, after that we need to apply the rules also. So he will also think that if only one book can change my life, okay, and the thoughts which are written in the book can change my life so much, okay, then other books are also there of different industries, of different knowledge sectors, okay. So those books can also inspire me that much, okay, and help me a lot, okay. So a kind of super positive and goodwill chain reaction is going to start, okay, and that chain reaction is the means superpower which you will generate, okay, and you will means your legacy will be sustained for many hundreds, thousands of years, okay, because who has given the book? You. So that's much. I can talk much more upon the think different concept, okay, that how to impact much more, how to do impact much more. And if you are thinking that I have become means not I you have become means a kind of lazy due to your age, then I will suggest you to watch the videos of Manvendra Chauhan ji, start doing workout, okay, start listening to the inspirational songs of Sandeep Maheshwari ji, okay, and other songs also, okay. Then after that you will get the energy, inspiration to do something much more greater, okay. So like that way, yeah, other suggestions are there, yeah, and you can take inspiration from the people who at the at a means and at an older age means younger age, means at the means like Modi ji, okay, he is means not 77 years old, he is 77 years young, Okay, so like that way you can take inspiration that at the age of 46 or 47, okay, how to start anything. And yeah, one great suggestion I will have, that if you want to start means something much more greater or bigger impactful thing, then start from doing small habits, okay, to learn any kind of means a kind of means any kind of steps or any kind of means tricks or whatever, means small things. Start from small things like cooking or like this thing, because this is more like cycling or by means things weightlifting and like that way, stretching, yogasan, by because if you get perfect or become means expert or become talented in one small aspect of your life, okay, then it will inspire you to become expert in other aspect of life, okay, even that is much more bigger than that, okay. Like by applying this rule, okay, I have learned English speaking. I have done the practice to write with the left hand. Okay, I have done the practice of women, not practice of women's. I have done workout. Okay, made six pack. Okay, and also by that way I am capable to run by means by six pack I am capable to run. No, once I also leg workout. Okay, so I am able to by cycling. Okay, and by that way by reading books. Okay, by means yeah, different kind of things. So if you get expert and get talented, okay, in one small even in a small activity, then it will inspire you to become much more better or to do impactful work in other activities, because your mind will get the knowledge that if you can become perfect and excellent expert in that, then why can't you become in this. Okay, like due to that I means respect Sandeep Maheshwarji much more, okay, because he has learned, okay, investing. He has invested 6 months to invest in a company, okay, he has done all the research, okay, he has learned mind reading, he has learned to, and other one thing was to use AI, okay, he has also built one another company of Prow Jewelry, okay, so and other many things he is doing, okay, means doing different things, learning different things, okay. So by for that reason I get more inspiration for him also, because he is not just teaching others that you can do this, you can do this, he is also applying those rules to himself, okay, and he is just proving that age is just a number, okay. So like that way you can also take inspiration and take inspiration from the real person, like you have also taught me, means I have become means so much of means I am spreading knowledge or giving knowledge, many of the things or the habits or whatever I have learned from you and him also, okay. So this is not my in own means thought process, okay. A major portion on means very impactful or major portion is from you, okay, so that you can take inspiration from the real life persons, okay, who have done, okay, many different things, okay, and many impactful things from different categories again, and from different countries at different ages, okay. So like that way, and this idea to distribute books is one of the great means way, okay, to build your legacy, for means to widen your impact, okay, for means to drastically change the life of others. Because what is happening in YouTube, you are going to be means totally disappeared, okay, because a lot of content is getting put, okay, and there is not any kind of restriction to become smart, talented, genius, successful on YouTube, because by doing editing anybody can show a Rolls Royce beside him, okay, by means paying money and by different kind of activities, anybody can pay 20 people, okay, to say that he means by for doing sessions, okay, and he will be assumed as he is a much more genius people, that people are coming to him and learning from him, okay, and they are paying money to listen his thoughts, okay, and he is making videos, okay. So it is very easy, not very easy, means it is a kind of easier to become expert, talented, genius, successful on YouTube, okay. Like I am currently also making the videos, okay, so like that way. But in real life, okay, if you want to and also by that way the genuine things and the genuine knowledge or a genuine person is getting disappeared, okay, due to that clutter on YouTube, Instagram, okay, and with means yeah. But in physical world, if you are doing work at the ground level, okay, then it is very difficult for others, okay, to means to replace you, okay, and you will become irreplaceable, okay, and impactful, okay, because you are doing work at the ground level, because all the change is not going to be become or happen on just by just making the videos. Okay, like one of your reels I have watched, okay, currently, that you have means asked questions from the Delhi government that why people are getting missing, okay, from Delhi and from other states also. Okay, what is happening, why the government is not functioning properly. Okay, so but by just raising the questions, the change is not going to happen, because who is going to bring the change at ground level. Okay, so we currently, I or you can't change the authorities, means you can also change the authorities, their thought process, because you have that impact, you have that kind of authority, okay, that kind of influence. But currently I don't have. But the steps which I can take at my personal level, I will try, and I am currently also trying to take, and I will also try to take. Okay, so like that way. So how much amount of government you can change, or their working model or their systems and processes, very less, or depending upon you. Okay, but if you are capable to bring an impact at ground level, you should do. Okay, if you want. Okay, so these were my suggestions, concluding in a means rhyming. Okay, this was my voice without any noise. Further your choice. Thanks.